Talk about weirdness inspired by you. Here's a little episode of Folie,
Good evening.
Good morn.
Good afternoon.
Fair yonder.
Yeah.
I think I said that last
You
time.
did. That's our intro for the minis.
Good evening.
Whatever time it is for you, right now it is an eerie, atmospheric morning.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it's almost creepier when it is a stormy morning.
Yeah, because that's when you see like a woman walk across your backyard in a black dress.
Yeah, you don't expect it to happen either. You kind of fear that in the evening.
Yeah,
in the morning,
you're ready for it.
You're not prepared.
And nobody believes you if you said you saw something in the morning.
No, they're like, that's not when ghosts wander.
They think you put something in your coffee.
I did put something in my coffee.
Where's mine?
Butler. Where's Josh?
So we were both up late last night because we had the most insane storm with 70-mile-per-hour wind.
Yeah, trees down in my neighborhood.
Trees down, flooding, cows flying through, or at least past windows.
Yes, yeah.
That's a lie.
No, they are.
Yeah.
We were actually both woken up, jarred awake.
Yes.
Because of said storm.
My bed is by a window, which it shouldn't be. I've thought this for the longest time, but I like the way it looks in my room.
Yeah.
And so I was stacking pillows in my window and checking Facebook.
Yep, me too. 1 o'clock in the morning. Mine is by two windows. There's no other place for my bed to go in my bedroom. And they're strange windows too. We can get, that's a whole other topic. But
scary strange?
Yeah, kind of prison strange. Ooh. They're very small. They're like short and long and really high up. Like you can't just be standing and look out them.
So this was designed to keep people from breaking out of your room.
I think so. Yeah. Or breaking in, which is also a comforting thought.
That is. I was just thinking though for our guests. Once we want one and we want to keep them in your room for a few days.
Ooh, yeah.
That's going to be perfect.
It will be perfect. Who's first?
Who wants to be our guest?
Be our guest.
And we're done with that.
And that's that.
So right now we have candles lit. All the lights are off. I just ate an Uncrustable.
And the crust is right here. Yeah, it's an Uncrustable and she peels off the crust.
Yes, but it's a lie. The whole thing about them being Uncrustable is a lie.
They're smushed. That's not crust.
But it feels like crust. There's no peanut butter. There's no honey.
Well, Amy, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't either, but I do know that peanut butter and Nutella and other forms of it are on answers to our question.
Yeah.
I'm trying really hard to do a casual transition, guys, okay? I'm not a professional broadcaster.
We don't did you say professional transition? We don't.
What did I say?
Did you say smooth?
Smooth? I think I said smooth.
Did you? I don't know why professional came in. We don't do anything smooth or professional, Amy,
No,
so.
Definitely not peanut butter.
No way.
Oh, see, that worked.
I don't even do peanut butter, period.
You don't?
No.
You don't like peanut butter?
I do like peanut butter.
Oh, but you don't do
But I don't do What is... I don't know if we are made to podcast in the morning.
It is early.
It is early.
I've only had 1 cup of coffee.
Me too. I only ever have 1 cup in the morning, but I don't know. It's this weather.
It is.
I like how we're both trying to talk.
We're kind of in this soothing kind of. We don't want to rustle anyone's feathers.
No.
Ruffle.
Rustle them.
God. Just turn this off now. Save yourself.
Russell Crowe.
I used to like him.
Yeah.
Until Boo ruined him for me.
Oh, no.
Because I like the movie Gladiator.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody hate me for it, please.
Well, it's a good movie.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
Until Boo pointed out everything that was wrong with it, and I could never watch it again.
With so many things.
Yes,
with so many movies, so many shows,
podcasts.
You just have to
just don't, guys.
Just don't. Please, definitely don't with podcasts.
Yeah.
Especially this one. This one's perfect.
By the way, I'm Amy.
And I'm Melody.
And this is our second mini-sode.
Yeah. And I like, Amy, your amazing husband is amazing and husbandy.
Amazingly husbandy.
Yeah.
And all the other ways.
All those things. He made the most brilliant, he's made 2 now, the most brilliant illustrations of us and for the podcast. And the, where was I going with this? What were we talking about?
We were talking about many sounds.
Oh, yeah. On the latest illustration, he wrote podcast shorts. And I love
so cute
the idea of shorts or shorties or something.
Shorties.
Yeah, because mini episodes are just not fun. It's not us.
No.
They are fun.
Yeah, they are.
They're not us. So I think
we need something else.
Shorties, shorts, podcast shorts.
Speaking of shorts, I apologize for all the butt cheek you see on Cartoon Me.
Oh, no, I don't. Do not. I apologize. They can't see it right now, but I'm wearing some shorty shorts right now.
I should be, apparently.
You should.
According to my husband.
I know. I love it. I just want to pinch those little cartoon butt cheeks.
I know. So, and if he could pick out my clothes, guys, just check out his art. That's what it would be.
That's what it would be. That's true. Belly and shorts. I dig it. More sirens every time.
That didn't happen in our last mini-sode.
Yeah, a loud one.
This is why you should never drive.
No, you shouldn't.
You shouldn't leave your house.
Especially in weather.
Yes.
Of
any
any
weather.
Kind.
Even sunny weather.
Sunny weather, rainy weather, snowy weather. Just stay home.
Hold on to your babies, guys. And don't leave your house.
And don't let your kids grow up to be cowboys.
No.
Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys.
Yeah, and the silver spoon and all of that.
Oh, cats in the cradle.
Yeah.
And Ricky Tikki Tavi.
Yeah. That too.
Should we get on with it?
Yeah, so we've been these shorts are all about the amazing people in our Facebook group. This is where you get a little break from our insanity and you get to see other people's insanity.
Yeah, it's so comforting.
And they have come through like champs.
Yes, they do. Every time. They do not fail to
astound,
to good work, to
freak us out.
Give me more.
Inspire.
Deliver.
They use.
I think deliver was the word I was going for.
Deliver. That's nice, simple. And they use very appropriate emojis.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. You guys are the best.
Really are.
Keep it up.
We dig you.
So I asked a question, which we thought would be very fitting for this creepy, quiet Victorian morning.
Yeah.
I don't know why it feels Victorian.
It does, but we have candles going. What we need are, what's the technical term for the candles that you hold with your finger? They have like the finger hole, and you put the long tapered candles in.
Yeah.
What are those called?
I don't know. Tell us now. We're listening.
No, I used to have one and I loved it. I loved just carrying it around with a tapered candle. It felt
That's the best.
Yeah.
We should spend 10 minutes trying to figure out what it is so that everyone listening is like, they've already either they know it or they've already Googled it. And
it's something as simple as
us so much.
Finger candle holder.
Finger candle holder.
The finger candle.
That's our place filler for that word right now. So we have our fingle.
We
have our fingle folders, and we have our bustles and our corsets.
Ooh, I love bustle.
Yeah, I do too.
I get to bustle brides every weekend, and I love it.
She's a master bustler.
I can bustle with
every
the best
day.
Of
She's
them.
bustling. So the question was, I think it's very wordy because I wrote it and I can't edit, which is sad because I'm a copywriter.
No, you just like words.
What both fascinates and frightens you? I love a good storm, and this weather got me thinking and feeling. This was a different day. For me, it's tornadoes. They're absolutely terrifying, but also amazing. Oh, how I'd love to see one up close. If I knew it couldn't get me. Smiley face emoji. Oh, the one where you're like sweating a little bit.
Could you call it an emoticon instead, please?
Sure. Uh-oh. I think she's feeling enraged. Ooh, we'll save that for irrational anger.
Yes.
Okay. Also,
did you just about say anger?
It's early. I should be in bed.
It's eerily. Ooh,
the lights just
so
flickered.
It's so freaky when that happens.
I know.
No, they did. The computer just went to sleep.
It was just like a flickering light.
It was. It freaked me out.
Do you guys hear the thunder?
Do you hear it?
I hope you do. And the rain. This has just became an ASMR. Oh, gosh.
It did. It is. Now we just need some...
Where we lull you to sleep.
We need to...
Guys, so, I've got this question.
We need some... We need slime, homemade slime to squish now.
Yeah. Well, let's just change. Let's stop. This is not anything. This is an ASMR podcast. How easy would that be?
It would be
All you have
amazing.
to do is squish things into the microphone.
Make sounds.
Yeah. Yeah, so tornadoes fascinate and frighten me. And we got some very good answers.
Don't hold that right over the candle.
Oh, I'm going to light this page. I actually cut and paste this into Word and formatted it and printed it out. So
you cannot let that go up into flames.
Yes. No, we can't. Although that would be very fitting right now.
Yeah, it would.
So I'm just going to randomly start picking these. But I think I'm going to start with our good friend Joe because he always goes straight to the heart of the matter.
Yeah.
He says death, of course.
Death, of course.
And at first I was thinking, death, I can see it frightening you.
Mm-hmm.
But why does it fascinate you?
Yeah.
And then I was like, of course. I mean... Ghosts, right?
Ghosts. Also, Amy.
Near-death experiences.
Even just, I mean, you and I are obsessed with murder.
That's true. I think I'm way more obsessed with death than I ever really thought about.
I know. It's crazy. It absolutely consumes our everyday. I mean, most people, I feel like, are everyday. Whether we like to think about it or not, we're trying not to die.
Yes.
Or some of us trying to die.
We're on the way.
Yeah.
Whichever way we're looking at it.
We're either living or we're dying.
And both at the same time, really.
That's true. Oh, Amy.
I know. I know.
I'm gonna yank it.
But see, I believe in the afterlife.
Yeah, I do too.
This is not a religious podcast, okay?
No,
Don't
and it doesn't
send
have
me
to be.
any messages. I'm not trying to make you go to heaven.
Afterlife doesn't necessarily mean it has to be religion.
No, there could be
either.
There could be something scientific that we don't understand.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, Joe, thanks for bringing us down before
Way
we
to bring
even
it down.
get started.
Jeez, Joe.
I'm going to let you pick the next one.
Okay. Just period. Sasquatch. No explanation. Just, it doesn't need one.
No, a Sasquatch. See, a Sasquatch, now that I understand what it is, I was under a very bad misapprehension about what Sasquatch was.
Can you tell me?
So Sasquatch is like Bigfoot, right?
That's what I thought.
Okay, you were right.
Okay.
I was not.
Oh, what did you think?
I was camping with some friends one night, and somebody brought up the Sasquatch while we were around the campfire. Ooh. And I simply said, there are no Native American tribes in this wood. That's what I thought the Sasquatch was. What? I thought it was a tribe. And I thought the main leader of the tribe wandered through the woods like the weird naked Indian in Wayne's World.
What? Why?
I don't know.
It's just what your imagination came up with.
That's what I saw. I saw a man with the headdress and everything, and I was like,
it kind of does look like a Native American, writing, spelling.
Yeah.
So it could.
I mean, I'm from the Sasquatch tribe, guys. I want my college education free.
I want to be part of that.
No, you actually are part Native American.
Yeah, I am.
I'm a smidge. I don't even think it counts.
Yeah, I've got more in me than I think than I realize.
Yeah, which is weird because you look like you're from Sweden or something.
Yeah, well, I am.
In your heart.
In my heart. I live there. That's my home.
So that's my Sasquatch story. It's not that I ever spotted one or anything. It's that I did not have any clear idea of what it actually was.
The girl who wrote that in, Sasquatch, I always read her name as Rachel Rattlesnake. I don't know why.
I like that.
Yeah.
We should make her into a comic book.
Like, you just have different names for people from, like, what you just automatically see it as.
Yeah.
And even when you know it's not that, it's still that.
In your head, it's still that.
It's still that.
Every time you see them.
Anybody has that for me.
I wonder.
Yeah.
I bet they do.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have lots of weird
Mallard.
Oh, God. Mallard.
Mallards are dicks.
They are little a-hole birds.
They beat up on the girls.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've seen it go down.
Ooh.
I know. We need to research this more.
All of those kind of watery
you
vermin.
Think they're so sweet.
No.
Watery vermin.
They're just... One of them, a goose bit Mackie's knee once, and I threw an entire... We were trying to feed him bread, and so, of course, I mean, I guess... Whatever, but he bit Mackie's leg and drew blood.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I had an entire...
They have fangs?
They kind of. They have these little weird... I don't know, they're ridiculous. But I chucked an entire full bread roll at its head and hit it. I was like, you leave my baby alone.
That's what happens if you mess with her baby.
You don't mess with my baby.
She carries rolls with her just in case.
You never know.
It's not just limited to
It could be a whole roll. It could be a
loaf.
A hard roll.
A hard roll.
It could be very soft and squishy. You won't ever know until it hits you.
Pumpernickel.
Ew.
Yeah, then that stuff crumbles and gets in your hair.
Gross.
You deserve it if you bite someone on the knee.
That's correct.
So yeah, Rachel Rattlesnake says... Wait, no, she said Sasquatch.
She did say Sasquatch.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah.
Well, since this is right next to a flickering candle, let's go with fire.
Oh,
and
yes.
KW says, it's all-consuming, but easily contained in a controlled environment. Then she adds, gorgeous and deadly.
Which is how I describe us.
That's exactly how I describe us.
Yeah.
We are all-consuming.
Mm-hmm.
Are we easily contained? Well, in the right environment, yes. Yeah. Give us plenty of mirrors. And oranges. And coffee.
Yes, absolutely. And gorgeous and deadly.
I feel the same way about fire. I love it. I love staring into it. It is primal, and I think it's good for you.
I do too. I absolutely love it. But yeah, it is freaky.
Have you ever lit anything on fire?
Oh, yeah.
For fun? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Me too.
Far too many times than I should admit.
Not too. I've never done anything huge. Like, my uncle apparently was really into fire growing up, and he lit one of the beds on fire just to watch it burn.
What?
Yeah. And we should be concerned, right?
Right.
He's an upstanding citizen now, but I don't know.
No, I've never done anything like that, but I really love... We have a fire pit in the backyard, and I just love throwing anything in it and just watch. I will get mesmerized to where my eyeballs are burning.
Yes, and you can't look away. And then that night, you close your eyes, and you still see the fire.
And you just watch the little embers go up into the skies. What are they called? Embers?
Yeah, embers.
I love it, and it is so fascinating, but it is freaky. Like
it's terrifying.
Yeah. If I were to take these bricks away, just the simple task of taking away these bricks, everything could go.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And the idea of burning yourself is really awful.
Yeah.
Isn't it awful, guys? Like, just even if I burn myself just a little bit, it stings for hours.
It does, yeah. Days
Imagine actually being caught in a fire.
Oh, what about burning your tongue?
Oh, yes.
Oh, no. Okay, no. You said... Yeah, yours was way worse. Being in a fire,
yeah. I mean,
terrifying.
Put that tongue away if you're in a fire. Don't try. Burns. It's not a time for licking.
No, it ain't.
It's not going to fix the problem.
No. Water's like that too.
Yes,
water
exactly.
is so. It's fascinating. I love it. I love being in it. But you've got to respect that ish.
It's all the elements.
Yeah,
and I think somebody brought that up with the ocean. Maybe it was you.
Oh, I think it was.
And somebody brought up sharks and tornadoes. Tornadoes, of course. That's what started this whole thing.
Yes, I agree with you. And what's crazy is, I have a little bit of... You say it. I don't know if I feel comfortable saying that I have...
Oh, I think you have a little bit of post-traumatic stress.
Yeah.
She was in Joplin, guys, when the Joplin tornado hit.
Yeah.
I think she's earned it.
I think so. Yeah. It was scary. And we... luckily we got to shelter, but it was literally within 2 minutes of it going over.
That is insane. And it's that moment when you realize your own mortality.
Yeah.
We walk through every day being like, yeah, probably good.
Yeah. And then you realize, and, walking out and seeing that aftermath is insane. And I was fascinated with the idea of tornadoes before. I was still scared of them, but I was fascinated by it. And now I'm just like, terrified. I still get that thrill kind of whenever the weather's bad. Like I'm terrified, but I'm also like, it's kind of
what's
exciting.
What's going to happen? There's electricity in the air.
Yeah.
Quite literally, I think.
And you love it, and you're so sweet because you see me in sheer panic. I think that's like the first time that you've seen me.
So, yeah, I was wondering if you minded if I talked about it. We were at yoga one night and a really bad storm rolled in, and I knew the look on Melody's face right away because I've seen it on my cat.
Who was also in a horrible storm.
Yes, we found her. She was rescued by her mother, brought into a garage in the middle of a terrible thunderstorm. And then the mother disappeared. And she was so little we had to feed her with a bottle.
Sweet mama, though.
I know. The mother probably didn't make it.
No, and she brought her little baby.
Her last act was to save her kittens.
And was it only that one kitten that...
There were a few, and we found homes for them.
Good, okay.
Yeah, I know. It's heartbreaking. And this cat is the most neurotic creature, and I think it's partly just her personality, but the storm thing, I really think is deep in her little feline psyche. Oh, and she gets this look on her face. Her eyes get real big. They start kind of glittering, and she's just looking all around. She's kind of frozen in time, and I totally saw it on Melody.
Yep.
And I felt so bad afterwards because we really should have left yoga right then. But she, her terror and her politeness were at war. Yeah. And she was like, I don't want to leave, I don't want to just leave.
I didn't want to make you leave, and I didn't want to interrupt everybody. We were getting ready for Savasana. And I was like, I can't just get up while everybody's, in their meditative state.
We're going to Metatown.
Yes. So meta.
We need an electric guitar right there.
It was
so scary. And then the drive home was, you had to drive, and there were stop signs about to blow over.
They were spinning
insane lightning in the sky.
Yes.
And I tried to pat her on the shoulder, and her whole body was quivering. It was the saddest thing. It was seriously just like my cat.
I felt like I was going to vomit, too, and I did throw up when I got home.
That's amazing. See, that's true terror. That's not just I'm a little bit freaked out. It's a deep physiological reaction that you could not control.
I couldn't help it.
And I felt really bad that I didn't rescue you sooner. I didn't fully understand.
You're so sweet, though. You probably really wanted to enjoy it and would have had I not been there to be crazy.
Once I knew you were home safely, I allowed myself to enjoy it. But I did tell you, if there were Muppets flying past these windows, I would be in the worst state. I wouldn't have been able to drive home you did.
And you know what? You would have been so much worse and mad at me because I would have been giggling, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You weren't giggling at me.
I took it seriously.
You really did.
That's true.
However, if river dancers were flying past my window, I'm sure you'd get a giggle out of me.
I wouldn't be able to. No. At that point, all bets are off.
Oh, yeah. I've got a river dance on a bridge soon.
You do? In the rain.
Ew.
Maybe not.
But
that would make for a very cool video.
Yeah, it would.
Are you practicing your river dancing?
I need to. I really do need to. I was thinking about it last night, and me doing it isn't as freaky as what I'm freaked out about, which is a person doing it who is super duper fast at it.
Exactly.
So maybe I should watch river dance while trying to river dance on the bridge. That would be even.
Maybe you slow it down.
Yeah.
Put it in slow motion. I don't know if that's going to make it any better.
I don't know. I'm getting up on a darn bridge and being on it, so that's enough.
You'll be so afraid by the bridge thing. It's like if somebody breaks your arm so you forget about your stub toe.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, gosh. So, what else?
I love what Jazzy Chazzy. Actually, I think she said we can use her real name.
Yes, she did, but I still like Jazzy Chazzy.
Jazzy Chazzy. She says forest.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, that's where all those fairy tales are rooted.
Some of the creepiest creepiest of fairy tales.
Yeah, fairy tales are totally demented, guys.
Yeah, they are.
If anyone who knows about real fairy tales knows that. But yeah, forests, I feel the exact same way. It's this idea of the other, the numinous. There's like something else, and we want it, but we don't want it.
Yeah. If there's ever if there was like another realm that we could actually go to and physically see on Earth, it would be in a forest, I feel like.
I think so too.
It's so beautiful, so beautiful, so curious, and so freaky.
And kids love it for a reason. I mean, I think kids get this too. This whole terrified but fascinated thing. I mean, they love the story of Hansel and Gretel. Like, so many of their stories are about this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And of course, ghosts. But I feel like that is a full other short.
Oh, yeah.
Shorty. What are we calling it?
Shorty short.
Shorty short.
I don't know.
Yeah, you guys
help
who
us
are
out.
listening, give us suggestions and write in your ghost stories.
Oh, yeah.
We
want to
do
know
that
those.
one. We're going to record that one at midnight.
Dun, dun, dun.
Actually, you'll never know.
You won't know. You listen to it at midnight.
We could be lying about this whole thing. This could be like some sunny afternoon, and we're playing like some sound
Tranquil,
effects.
yeah.
We've got Josh with a rain stick in the background, dancing around,
peeling us grapes too.
Ketchup.
Ketchup.
Otherwise known as Nikolai.
I forgot about that. That's so funny. We'll just let him wonder what we're talking about.
We'll explain it. If you don't know why I thought your name was Nikolai, then I don't know what to tell you.
No.
I think you can figure it out.
Figure it out. Children and marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's some serious, like...
Yeah.
This is not my beautiful house, right?
Yeah.
This is not my beautiful wife.
Oh.
That's, what is the word for that? Existential?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about the marriage thing because I've never ventured down that path.
Yeah. I feel like my marriage is not a normal marriage.
No, but it's like
in a good way.
In a good way, exactly.
Yeah, because we really, really like each other still.
Which is crazy. It's been 13 years.
13 years. It doesn't feel like it.
No, you should definitely hate each other by now.
I know. And yet he draws me with my butt cheeks hanging out. So we got to be doing something right.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Children are yeah.
In so many
terrifying,
ways.
so amazing.
Yes. They're the best in the world. I mean, when it boils down to it, they're everything. They're the future, guys. Sorry.
The children are a future.
They are, guys. But, you know, in the middle of the night, when that storm is rolling in and you're thinking about your house blowing away...
All you want to do is cover them with pillows.
All you care if I covered my daughter with pillows last night. She was fine, guys. I did not cover her head with pillows.
No.
Okay, but that's how you protect children. Where, like, send them to school that way. You just need a little bit of duct tape.
Put them in
They'll make
helmets
friends.
all the time.
Yeah, helmets and pillows.
That's right. Yeah, no, you absolutely want to protect them with every little tiny thing.
And at the end of your life. Yeah, at the deathbed thing, right, guys? Yeah. Like, what are you thinking about? You're thinking about, how did I do with my kids?
Yeah. How are my kids going to do?
Yeah, and how thankful you are that you had those little boogers.
Yeah.
So, Ketchup, you know what we're saying.
You get it.
Go for it.
Get it done.
Now, I don't care if you have to do a Raising Arizona and go find somebody with too many babies.
That's right.
Get yourself a baby.
Get yourself some babes.
And this actually reminds me, we had a listener, a lovely woman from Zumba, come up to me on Monday. And I think she wouldn't mind if I say her name. Her name is Jenny. And she said she was feeling a little bit shy about posting in the Facebook group. But she's the coolest. And she was like, okay, I have something that scares me. And I said, what is it? And she said, the idea that everything actually is as normal as it seems.
Oh.
I know. I was like, whoa, the world just fell around my feet.
No, it's true.
I totally get it.
Yeah.
And I think maybe that's what scares people about marriage and children sometimes.
Yeah.
Like they're afraid they're going to lose that magic in their life. They're going to lose that adventure.
That's so crazy. I could think about that all day and talk about that all day long. No, that it's so true because we like desperately want it to not be. Also, we kind of are scared of it being different than what we think or expect.
Exactly. Like, I would much rather there really be ghosts and there really be haunted forests and flying sharks and you know, any number of things than that life is boring.
Yeah, I know.
And that it's over in 90 plus years.
No, I don't like it.
It can't be.
No. Man, when did she bring that? Monday?
Monday. You weren't there.
I wish I would have been there for that. I would have fallen over.
And I wanted to tell her C.S. Lewis quote that I always find encouraging. Okay, let me see if I can remember it. If I find in myself a desire which nothing in this world can satisfy, the most probable explanation is that I was meant for another world. Yeah. I gave myself goosebumps, guys.
Yeah, I did. I've got him too. You know what? Oh, you hear that?
Yes.
You know what fascinates me and scares me? That you just pulled that out of your head.
Oh, I've got more.
It's so crazy to me. So crazy to me.
Yeah, she can vouch for it. I wasn't reading anything.
I remember one quote by heart.
Tell me.
2 quotes. Stay golden, pony boy. And all that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream.
I love it.
I'm obsessed with it.
Nature's.
I always have been.
Who wrote that?
Nature's
first green is gold. Her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaves a flower, but only so an hour. As leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief. Dawn goes down today. Nothing gold can stay.
Oh my God.
I feel like that was an incantation. We're falling over. We are so done.
We're falling over. Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
Holy monkeys, Amy.
You lied. You did not know you lied, but you didn't give yourself enough credit.
No.
And okay, granted, so maybe we left out a word or two. Maybe we reversed a few lines.
It's fine.
We got the idea.
It came out.
Nothing gold can stay.
That's right.
Oh, I can't decide if we're ending this on a hopeful note or a depressing one. A little bit of both. That's the whole idea, okay. Right?
Yeah. Fascinating, scary.
Yeah.
Depressing. Hopeful.
Do you believe you were meant for another world?
I do.
I do. I think we're born knowing it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that world is like, but I believe it's there.
Agreed.
And it especially feels that way when you're in a dark room with candles flickering and rain pouring down.
I love it.
Quoting poetry you didn't even know you knew.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Amy.
See, guys, we have hidden depths.
Look at that.
We don't even understand.
That. Yeah, that fascinates me. Did not mean for it to come out like that. I just rolled with it.
I feel like we would be remiss if we didn't take it to a totally different realm real quick. Which is Zach Hinkle. Zach, I don't know you, but I love you.
What did he posted something on his Facebook the other day that made me... It was a good thing I wasn't driving. Well, duh, because I would have been... It was so funny. What was it? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think Zach, I'm his Facebook friend.
You need to, Zach? Because he pulls out some good stuff.
Why haven't you? He hasn't sent me a friend request.
Zach, that's rude.
That is.
Oh, also, I want to say something real quick. Before we go to Zach. I've had people message me, and just like you had Jenny talk to you and say, I didn't know if I should post this. I've had people do this often. To message me and tell me things instead of posting it in the group. Guys, we are all weird here.
That amazes me, you guys.
Yeah, we are embracing it. We are loving it. And we are thinking more awesomely of you than not.
There's really nothing you could say.
Hold back. Yeah, there really isn't. Don't hold back. Don't be shy to post because...
Yeah, write your own post. Take over. You don't need us.
No. We don't need to start it for you. Whatever you got in that brain of yours, spew it out because we love it.
We want to know.
Chances are we're thinking it too.
And imagine if Jenny hadn't told me that. She put into words something that is so profound.
No, exactly.
That I feel every moment of the day. And she just
And I bet you she wasn't the only person who thought that and was maybe afraid to say that. You know what? Don't be afraid.
Guys, don't. I know maybe I could stand to be a little more afraid, and maybe I share too much. But let's not go the other way.
Let us not.
Let us.
Lettuce, tomato, bacon,
mayo,
and an egg on top.
Oh, we need a good brunch after this.
I agree. Okay, so Zach, the term nut butter, I mean, I can't even. He cannot even.
He can't with the nut butter, and I really don't know what it. You know, maybe now that I'm saying it aloud, I kind of get
nut butter. It is ridiculous.
Is it sort of like the rooster thing?
Jizz hands.
Wherever you are, guys, if you have any kind of pain, just do jizz hands.
Do the jizz hands,
and a rooster will appear.
Yeah, and it will heal all of your ailments.
Yes. And I know that you can't see us doing that hand gesture, but I think you got the right idea.
I imagine them now as little rooster combs. Our hands waving.
We need to make gloves.
Hands. Yeah, we
Crafty people, knit us some rooster comb gloves. For our rooster jizz hands.
Rooster comb, guys. Don't get in the dirty place that I did.
Yeah.
What's ridiculous is that I am so oblivious to anything dirty most of the time, most always. Yeah. And then I get incredibly giggly and ridiculous when I realize.
That's probably why, because maybe life seems so... I've got to change my position again. Yeah, life seems so clean to you.
It does. And then when things like that happen, I'm like, ooh, I take it way too far. Obviously, my mom was not talking about... My mom probably wouldn't have told me if it was the other thing.
She probably would have just said some kind of
rooster extraction.
Yes.
And I would have been able to take that anywhere. But man, ridiculous.
Nut butter, guys.
Nut butter. Ew. Ew. That. Ew.
Now I get it. Maybe that's not what he was saying at all. I don't know what he was saying.
Thought of it as that.
He also posted a picture that didn't say nut butter. It said
did.
Something. Oh, it did?
It did have the word nut butter on it.
I thought it said like butter love or something.
Nut butter lover. Ew. That's gross.
Yeah. And then there are people who are upset and excited all at the same time about Nutella. I said it right. I said Nutella like you're supposed to say.
Ew.
Why don't you say Nutella?
Nutella. It should be Nutella.
Freaking nuts, guys.
Nutella.
Which reminds me of a story. I don't know if we have time to share it.
Sure we do.
I think you know what I'm talking about. Yesterday, Melody and I went to yoga. Right, okay, so we go to this fancy coffee shop in the area.
Oh my gosh.
It's internationally known for how hip it is.
Mm-hmm.
But usually the people are like, they're Arkansas hip, so they're still real friendly and darling.
My afternoon crew, I absolutely adore there.
Yeah, they'll answer all your questions. Well, apparently I just said a bad word there, guys, and they weren't happy with me, and that word was smoothie.
Is it a smoothie?
Yeah, that's what I uttered.
Because
is it a smoothie?
Listen to the ingredients. It had some stuff like
honey,
fruit, and yogurt. Sounds like a smoothie to me.
And guys, I just wanted a little sustenance before I did my down dogs and my cat and cows.
Yeah.
And I just asked. Because this place is too hip to even tell you whether you're drinking coffee, whether it's hot or cold, whether it's frozen or blended. You're just supposed to know, apparently.
Yeah.
I was greeted with such disdain.
It's just a yogurt-based drink.
It's a drink.
It's a drink.
It's a drink.
Okay, but is it a thick smoothie drink?
Yeah.
No, it's just a yogurt-based drink.
It's just a yogurt-based drink.
It's got this and this and this in it and yogurt, so it is a yogurt-based drink.
That's what it is. And you can only order it in-house anyways.
Do you not know that?
Because apparently it doesn't go into go cups.
I know.
It loses all its yogurty integrity.
In-house only, guys. What does it do to the cup that you cannot take it out?
And this is my perverse side, because she was so disgusted with me that I was having fun.
She just kept.
I wanted to keep asking questions. So I asked if they did have a smoothie on the menu. And I think they even called it a smoothie.
Yes, it was the only thing that was called that, and it was not, in my opinion, a smoothie.
No, and I went ahead and asked if it was a smoothie.
Yep.
Just to make them say yes.
And her face at us, like usually maybe I enjoy the girls in the evening, or just like right at around 3 o'clock crew. They're always so nice. Yeah. They always are complimenting me, like, and maybe they do that to every single person, and maybe that's rude. That I think
only you.
That's why I like them. But they're always so nice, and they always have something sweet to say. Either your hair looks really nice today, or I love your glasses, or you always have cute style. Yeah. Whatever it is, they're super nice, and they're not like side-eyeing you. This girl was just
she was
side-eye, stank face, and like
she didn't want to give us our yogurt-based drink, which thankfully I didn't even order.
Don't deserve this yogurt-based drink.
Yeah.
You called it a smoothie, and you don't even know.
Yeah. Smoothies are...
I can't even can.
Yeah, they couldn't even bring themselves to make an actual smoothie for the item that was a smoothie on the menu.
No, it was just... No, it was so weird, that smoothie.
I just felt myself smiling bigger and bigger and wanting to ask more and more questions.
You did walk away very proud.
Yes, and I do think maybe they sensed that. Hopefully there was nothing special in my drink. I was totally polite, guys.
Oh, she was.
It's just this thing where if you're going to have a very specialized, ridiculous menu, have a sense of humor about it.
Come on.
And at least expect questions.
That's true.
And I did say, you guys get questions, right?
I cannot be the only person.
And he said, yeah. But he still looked at me like he wanted to throw me out.
He did. Oh, and when he said it, when you said that, and he took that, I feel like, as, instead of as you meant it. Like, you guys get questions, right? He was just as silly.
Yeah, they were all silly. They were all bad influence on each other. They shouldn't be working in a coffee shop.
No, not at all.
And we support them 100%.
Yeah, keep doing it, guys.
Yeah, do your thing. You're artists.
You're wonderful.
And we don't belong there. Let's go to Starbucks.
Oh, yeah.
We basic bitches.
Actually, we go down to the one down the road from us. From me.
Oh, okay. One last
they're
thing.
Not like that.
No, they're great. Kennedy. We can say it because we're complimenting them.
Yes.
See, we didn't say the name of the other place.
No, and which I do love.
We do. I'll go there.
I do love the other place.
As a matter of fact, I enjoyed it. Even that I enjoyed.
Even though.
It was like being on a Portlandia sketch.
Yes, it was. 100%. Kennedy's the shiz.
They're the best.
Shiz niddle bam.
And they're so stinking sweet there.
Yes, they are.
Okay, guys. If you have anything to say about your coffee shop experiences or sharks or ghost sharks.
I thought you said sharks.
Or sharks.
That's a whole other episode.
We want to hear it. We want to hear how you say Nutella.
Yeah, Nutella. It should be.
It should be.
And guys, listen, we are stuck in the world of gaming and hobbies in iTunes. Yeah. That is where we have been categorized. And I love games.
And I love hobbies.
And I love hobbies too. But I don't feel like that's what we are.
This is personal growth? No. Comedy? I don't know what we are, but we're not that.
We're not games and hobbies, guys. So the only way that we can get out of that is with people rating and especially reviewing.
Yes.
It's true. I don't know how it works.
Enough activity generated where they think it's worth their while
to be able to change it to something different. I don't know.
So
I don't know how it works, but we do need you guys. If you are enjoying this, just take the 2 minutes that it will take.
More like 2 seconds.
2 seconds that it will take. Real. To just leave.
Use a traffic light.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Or don't.
Don't do that.
No. Pull over.
Even if you just hit the 5-star, that's awesome. But if you review it to say, hey, these girls are ridiculous, love them, or, don't say anything else.
Don't. Even if you can leave us a bad review, but please still give us 5 stars.
Definitely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
The stars are free. You don't have to pay anything for them. Mm-hmm. They're everywhere. Just give us those extras.
Yeah, tell us how crappy the sound sounds. We'll work on that.
Yeah.
But leave 5 stars. And then visit us on our Facebook page. Yes. Our group is full of weirdos that we absolutely adore. And I hope nobody takes offense to that.
Oh, no.
I love these weirdos.
If you're not a weirdo, I don't want to be your friend. Yeah. I don't even want to be your acquaintance.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right. We have a whole segment about it in our full episodes, which is turning out to be...
Whoopsies. So I blame Vu. He told us our mini episode could stand to be longer.
Yeah, so we were like, we'll go ahead and push it then.
Yeah. And if you guys want to email us...
it is... Give me a Folie.
Folie.
Give me a dot.
Dot.
Give me a A.
A.
Give me a dot.
Another dot. I mean, just dot. Two dots so far. Continue.
Give me a do.
Do. That's D-E-U.
D-E-A-U-X.
Wait, D-E-A?
D. Oh, D. Damn it. D-U-M-it. Okay, let's start this over.
Okay.
Email us at Folie.
Folie.
I mean, give me a Folie.
Folie, that's F-O-I.
I just pushed out a teeny tooth.
At least it wasn't a shark.
That is true. Well, that is yet to be determined.
We'll check after this. She will. I won't. Oh no. There it goes.
It's folie.a.do.duo@gmail.com.
If you want the spelling, just email us.
Oh my gosh, if you think that's hard, try our password. Whew.
Woo! Should we tell them that too?
Why not? Yeah, email us if you have any questions or weird things that you'd like to discuss.
We want to know it.
Go to our Facebook group. Go to our Instagram. We're fixing to have a YouTube.
Yeah, go and you guys get on that YouTube.
Get on it. Get on it.
And get in the forest and get in the ocean and get right in the epicenter. Is that it? The thing in a tornado? The middle?
Right in the middle where it happened.
Yeah. Get where the action is.
Get where it's going.
And tell us about your experience.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Ooh.